Scott Steiner, it's going to be a three-way for the TNA heavyweight title at Sacrifice between you, Kurt Angle, and Samoa Joe. Now, before you get there, you have an important step tonight as you and X Division champion Petey Williams take on the unlikely duo of Kurt Angle and Samoa Joe.
You know, they say all men are created equal, but you look at me and you look at Samoa Joe, and you can see that statement is not true. See, normally if you go one-on-one with another wrestler, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. But I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal. So you got a 25% at best at beating me. And then you add Kurt Angle to the mix, your chances of winning drastically go down. See, the three-way at Sacrifice, you got a 33 1/3 chance of winning. But I got a 66 2/3 chance of winning because Kurt Angle knows he can't beat me, and he's not even gonna try. So Samoa Joe, you take your 33 1/3 chance minus my 25% chance, and you got an 8 1/3 chance of winning at Sacrifice. But then you take my 75% chance of winning, if we used to go one-on-one, and then add 66 2/3%, I got a 141 2/3 chance of winning at Sacrifice. See, Joe, the numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you at Sacrifice. See, but I'm gonna break it down for all you ladies. Would you rather be with me, or would you rather be with Joe?
Well, I think Joe's kind of nice. I mean, you know.
See, you one of those girls that like romance. I'm gonna talk to all my freaks out there. Would you rather come home to me, a genetic freak, to be satisfied every night, or go home to that fat-ass Samoa Joe? See, tonight, we're gonna win, and I'm gonna be the world champion at Sacrifice. Come on, P, let's go.
Scotty, just like you always say, Big Papa Pump has got your hookup. Well, Maple Leaf Muscle is who you need to look up. Holler if you hear that.
All right. Oh, it feels so good to be back in the Impact Zone. Thank you so much. Man, as you guys saw, things got a little... Things got a little crazy in the Impact Zone last week. Foley was busted wide open. And things are gonna get even crazier on April 19th at Lockdown when Sting and I are locked inside the 6 sides of steel. So I thought what I would do in the interim period is kick back, relax, have a little bit of fun, and interview one of the true greats that the world of wrestling has ever known. For those of you who said it couldn't be done, yeah, it's going to be done. If you would, put your hands together all the way from Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Say hello to Cactus Jack. You think this is funny, Mick? You think this is some kind of a joke? I thought, why don't you shut your mouth? You don't think the people know that we share the same legs, breathe with the same lungs, talk with the same mouth? Yet there are distinct differences between the two of us, Mick, because you have no heart, no guts, and no spine. Hey, hold up there, hotshot. You're talking to the guy who lost an ear in a match in Germany and continued to wrestle. No, I'm not talking about that guy. Make no mistake about it, Mick. That guy was me. You, losing an ear, would find solace in the nearest banana split, you gluttonous son of a... No, hold on. I'm calling the shots around here. Why don't you tell me where you were, Mick, on the night of July 22nd, 2007? Well, how am I? You know where you were. You were in San Diego, weren't you, Mick? Well, why don't I tell you where you were? At the Comic-Con, signing little pre-copies of your book, trying to create a little buzz of excitement for your next sellout. You had dinner at Croce's, your favorite place, and when you walked out, Mick, you heard the word thief, stop thief, and you saw two youths run by, and you know what you did? You did nothing, Mick. You let it walk by. You let it transpire, and you didn't lift a finger to help. Why? Well, because there was no way that I could get... Shut your mouth! The fact is, you didn't try because you lost the heart, the guts, and the desire a long time ago. I am so tired of you cashing the checks that this body wrote, of you writing stories about my life, of you living off the reputation that I formed. And make no mistake about it, Mick, your days are out as far as wrestling inside this ring. You want to be the shareholder, that's fine. But when you're locked inside those 6 sides of steel, keep the little sneakers at home because I'm lacing up the leopard skin. Keep the sweatpants in the closet. I'm opting for a little classic Cactus Jack. Because I will not let you have my moment of glory when I vanquish my greatest rival. Well, Mick, don't you... Shut your mouth! Shut it! Shut it! Shut it! Don't you see what's going on here? You lazy, no good guy!
How the hell does Sting prepare himself for Mick Foley this Sunday at Lockdown? Not only does he have to formulate a strategy to combat Foley's ability to transform into the out-of-control Cactus Jack, he has to prepare for a championship match in the 6 sides of steel, a battleground that fits Foley perfectly.
I gotta admit, I'm torn about this match. On one hand, I love to see the title stay within the main event mafia. On the other hand, I'd love to see Jeff Jarrett have to deal with this twisted, sick, demented Mick Foley and try to deal with him as world champion.
Mick, you are turning a 20-year friendship into an out-of-control 3-ring circus, Mick. I can't believe what I just saw, Mick. I mean, you know, the scary thing is, I believe that you believe what you just did. Mick, have you lost your mind, Mick? Is this an act, Mick? No, I'm convinced you really believe what you just did, Mick. But I don't want you to think that I'm gonna be intimidated, Mick, because steel cage, ladders, chairs, tables, barbed wire bats, Mick. Lions and tigers and bears, oh my. It doesn't really matter to me, Mick.
That's the Sting I want to see. That's the Sting I want to see because you were never intimidated by me. Even so many years ago when everybody else had the good sense to run for fear when JR would say things like, Ron Santo has a family and Cactus Jack doesn't care. He was right, Stinger. I didn't care about human life. But you were never afraid. But there was one time, all those years ago, among all the little stingers, you know it, Sting, Philadelphia, the first time you heard the very beginning remnants of a Cactus Jack chant, And you may not have been intimidated, but it threw you off your game. You may not have been scared, Sting, but you sure as hell were concerned. So let me ask you a little question, Stinger. Imagine what it's gonna be like when you're trapped inside a steel cage, locked inside. And those voices aren't faint remnants, but they're 7,000 or 8,000 people. All of them, Stinger, chanting my name. Cactus Jack, Cactus Jack, Cactus Jack, Cactus Jack.
As the familiar music plays, it's obvious the main event Mafia out to show their support for Sting, but then Sting gets attacked from behind.
Well, before they could get out of here, and I don't even see him coming, Cactus Jack blindsides the champion.
There's no main event. Mafia coming to your help. There's no main event Mafia. I can hit anybody's music that I want, Sting, because I run this place. Go ahead, play me a little Curry Man.
What the hell is going on around here?
I'll tell you what's going on. This dude's lost his mind, and I'm loving it.
Spicy! Give me some Shark Boy! Give me a shell, yeah!
This is not only bizarre, this is a train wreck.
Yeah, but you gotta admit, you're glued to it.
And last but not least, cue up a little Sting.
Yes, we are just 3 days away from lockdown. Live on pay-per-view from Philadelphia, Mick Foley versus Sting for the TNA.
Hold on, this guy's not done yet. Look at this. He's got the barbed wire bat in his hand. Holy crap. This has been one of the most entertaining things I've ever seen. Can you imagine what it's going to be like Sunday? I can't wait for this match.
Don't you get it, Stinger? I run this place, and I can do any damn thing I want. And at lockdown, I want to tear you apart. Have a nice day.
Woo! Did I hear that punk right there say anything about the 4 horsemen? Greatest group of men to ever grace God's green earth. I didn't hear that. Because as far as I'm concerned, it looks like the horsemen were here, they took a dump in the ring, and they left that.
Wow. I'll come up there and I'll break your neck right now, punk.
I had the privilege to be on the road, up and down. Late nights, parties, kissing the girls, and making them cry. With the horsemen, you guys, as far as I'm concerned, are no horsemen. That is disrespectful to me and this wrestling business. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all? Why ain't you, Nature Boy? Not that pissant Jay Lethal. Hey! That's right.
Whoop.
Come on,
Duck
brother.
tails.
Let's see what you got.
You can
Let's
throw.
see your Rolex. Let's see what you got.
You
Come
can
on.
throw all your
Come
clothes
on.
away, Rick.
Come on. Let's
Throw
see
them
what you got.
away. You want to see something?
Yeah.
Let me show you something.
I want to see it.
Well, Flair's got one shoe on,
You
by the
want
way.
to see it?
Yeah.
You want to see it?
Yeah.
Watch this.
He is driving Flair
That
nuts, man.
right there is the greatest thing you have ever seen.
You can't be me. You can't do me. And I'm cutting you off right now.
You're cutting
You're
me
cut
off.
off, yeah.
You don't cut me off.
Woo!
Hey, don't you start that with me.
Woo! Woo!
Don't you be upset with
Limousine
me.
riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, son of a gun that could kiss any woman right here, even that fat one, and make her cry.
Big man, don't get me wrong. Don't you be upset because they tore Old Space Mountain down. Don't be upset. But hey, because of Slick Rick, they
oldest
rebuilt
ride,
it.
oldest ride, longest line. Woo! Woo!
Well, Rick, thanks to me, Space Mountain,
See what you got, man. Let's see what you got.
There's the other shoe drop.
you know what? To that,
This is insane.
you want
Come on,
to see
bring it.
something? You know what?
Woo!
You're gonna come to the ring right now.
Woo! 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 Woo!
It's the damnedest thing I've ever
You
seen.
got nothing.
Limousine riding, Rolex wearing, kiss stealing. Brother, watch this, girls. Woo! You, honey. Woo! Yeah, you, honey.
That ride has been shut down long enough. Thanks
Shut
to me.
your
Hey,
mouth.
if you, Nate,
Listen here, Tinkerbell.
if that man can't even control
I'm not
Chelsea,
out here
he sure as hell can't control
Being
me.
a cheap imitation of a legend, the greatest wrestler who ever lived.
Yes. Yes.
I am out here making a name for myself. So why suggest tonight you do the same thing? You take that ghetto booty, take it off a Space Mountain for 5 seconds and put it in this ring, because I'm gonna kick it.
Big talk
Big
from
talk.
a man who can't even control Chelsea. Hey, you know what Chelsea told me? You want to know what she told me? She said, hey, I tried the old guy. Young guys are much faster, stronger, hey, and there's 60-minute men that is.
Wow! Wow! Wow!
She told me.
You don't know what 60 minutes is. You don't know what 60 is in the bedroom or the ring.
Desmond, you got it. You want me tonight?
Yeah.
You have got it.
We want you all night long.
Desmond, tonight you're gonna find out that jumping on is a lot easier than jumping off.
Wow! That's my line.
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 That's my line. Come on. Come on.
We're stealing.
That's Flair's line. He's
Get
told
away.
about 10 of Flair's lines.
That's my line.
That's my line.
I'll prove it. I'll prove it. I'll
It's my line.
I'm gonna wear my spot. I'll prove it.
Take care of business tonight, and I'll make you the first member of Fortune. But if you lose, you're history forever. And you, baby, get ready to ride the mountain tonight. Woo!
You know what, James? I got to give you a lot of credit. You're either just plain stupid or you're one of the toughest SOBs I've ever met. A few weeks ago when I attacked you from behind, I hit you so hard I thought I gave myself a concussion. I thought you would be out at least 6 months. But it was only 3 weeks, and that's on me. I screwed up. But in final resolution, I ain't gonna screw up again. Because when you come into this ring against Kurt Angle, you come into my world. I'm the best wrestler in the world. And it's not gonna happen again, James, the way you screwed me for the World Heavyweight title when Sting and you forced me to wrestle you within 90 minutes. This time, I will be well prepared because I think about you morning, noon, and night.
Whoa, wait a minute. I don't need you to think about me when you go to bed at night. That kind of creeps me out. But there it was. That's that voice, that's that tone, that's that factor you have, that intimidation factor, Kurt. You know exactly what I'm talking about because you win most of your matches before they even begin. Because you tell the opponent what you're going to do to them. You let them think about what's going to happen to them when they step into the ring with the greatest wrestler in the world. When they step into the ring with an Olympic gold medalist. When they step into the ring with a 13-time world heavyweight champion. But let me tell you something about me. My dad passed away when I was 12 years old. I had 2 stepbrothers that was killed by a drunk driver when I was 15. When I was 16, my stepdad died. When I was 19, my grandmother passed away, and I just put my dog of 6 years to sleep last week. Kurt, I've looked death in the face. You don't scare me, and there's nothing on God's green earth that intimidates me. Now, you can sit there and you can tell me what you're going to do to me all you want, but let me tell you what I'm going to do to you. The last time you was on the receiving end of a last call, it knocked you out, and I beat you for that World Heavyweight Championship. This time, when you're on the receiving end of a last call and your head hits this mat right here, I'm gonna take my size 12 cowboy boot and I'm gonna stick it right on that noggin and I'm gonna crush it like a beer can. Now to show you how intimidated I am of you, how scared I am of you, Kurt Angle. You like to jump people from behind? Well, I'm gonna turn around, and if you feel froggy, jump. That's what I thought. I'll see you this Sunday. Oh, it's real. It's damn real.
Did you say you want to talk to Ric Flair, the wrestling god?
This time,
Are
Rick,
we on the air right now? Are we on the air?
we're on the air right now.
Are we on the air?
And I got something to say. I don't want to talk to Ric Flair, the wrestling god. I want to talk to Ric Flair face to face. Ric Flair, the man. Can you bring him out just momentarily so we can have a conversation?
Yeah, watch. Here he is, brother. Now you got it. Just like Superman. Just like Superman. I can turn that costume around. What do you want to talk about, asshole?
I know the rest of the world is focused on the numbers 10, 10, 10, and rightfully so. It's bound for glory. It's the biggest show of the year. It's going to be a spectacular pay-per-view offering. But for me and you, Rick, I think we need to think about a few other numbers, namely 10, 7, 10. Because I told Dixie Carter, I said, the time has come for Mick Foley and Ric Flair to finally
after 20 years, 21 years to be specific, to end their differences. And I said, I know Bound for Glory is big, but this is something that needs to be seen live on national television. So what I'm saying to you, Rick, what I'm asking Ric Flair, the man, is I'm asking you, Rick, to meet me in this ring 1 week from tonight when we go live. When we go live, Ric Flair, Mick Foley, one-on-one for the very last time.
You, the best-selling author, Father of the Year, Couch Potato, Wanna Wrestle, Ric Flair, live? Really?
Yeah, really.
Really? Countdown to lockdown. Watch this. It's yes, you son of a bitch. Now, how are you going to get out of it?
I don't intend to get out of it, Rick, and I'm going to tell you why. Yeah, maybe I'm an author and a father. That's a fair assumption, because I haven't shown myself to be much of a wrestler out here for a long time. Hey, there was a book review, and a good one, from Publishers Weekly, the biggest of them all. Says the writing is great, but they wondered if deep down Mick Foley really loved wrestling as much as he loved his family, as much as he loved giving, as much as he was involved in his outside interests. And the truth is, Rick, until a few weeks ago, that answer would have been no. A few weeks ago, Rick, maybe I made a mistake by making a private conversation that you and I had the day after Christmas. Maybe I made that public. But when you called me out, when you put me on the spot afterwards, Rick, I felt that glow. I felt that feeling, that burning like I hadn't felt in years. And I realized that as much as I hated to admit it, I needed you to bring the best out in me.
That's what I do for a living, brother. I make everybody better around me. You get it? Somebody. What do you want me to do? Huh? See this right here?
That two.
I think I'm afraid of you.
No.
Huh? Show me what you got. Come on. Okay, brother?
Two can play that game, Rick. Two can play that game.
That's right.
Because I'm
Next
bringing
night, you ain't any better than me. You're out of shape. You're a family man. I love that for you. My kids are growing. You. Do a good shot right now.
It's good, doesn't it? It tastes good, doesn't it?
Best shot right now. Best shot right now. Come on.
Take your best shot. Take it and I'll drop you where you stand.
You'll never drop me. Next Thursday night, I'm going to have my whole family. Just like last time in Orlando. Sold out at my retirement. I'll have my whole family there. Not for my retirement. To see the end of you. The end of EV2. You are EV2. You're their spokesperson. You're their guy. And one of your best friends, Tommy Dreamer, who I respect as a man, told me on this show that I am hardcore, you stupid bastard.
Wait. How many years you been involved in this, Rick? How many years?
39.
39, and you're calling me a stupid bastard? It took you almost 40 years to figure out that you're hardcore.
No.
You are what this business is all about.
I know.
You are what hardcore is all about, Rick.
I know.
And since you returned to TNA, you've been standing on your own. You've been walking the walk, talking the talk like you haven't had a chance to in years. Is that right? Is that not right?
That might be a figment of your imagination. Whatever I open my mouth, the whole world listens.
No,
You've been home selling books.
There's been something different about you, Rick. You're renewed. You're renewed. You're a nature boy like I haven't seen in many, many years. So here, this is what I'm going to ask of you.
I love that about you. I love the fact you got it back. Your balls are big again. Next Thursday night, I'm going to beat you with an inch guard.
Hold on. I've been talking about standing on my own, and you've been doing it really well since you walked back here, and I feel like I've been coasting. So I'm just asking you, Rick, man to man, you've been in it 39. I've known you 21 of it. And I don't like you, but I don't hate you. If you were to put every emotion I have, resentment, jealousy, admiration, and you stirred it around in some toxic brew, I have to admit, Rick, I don't feel good unless I'm drinking of that brew. I haven't walked on my own in a long time, and I've been having trouble standing up. So this is what I ask you. Next Thursday night, live here in the Impact Zone.
Yeah.
You do me the favor of facing me, not just in any match. I want you and me, at long last for the last time, a last man standing match.
You mean my infamous saying, 2 men walk down the aisle, one walks out? You got it. And I'll tell you something else. If I lose to you, you can turn around, put it on your pants, and I'll kiss your ass on national TV. And Ric Flair don't kiss nobody's ass.
On Thursday night, that's gonna change.
Next Thursday night.
We're gonna change it around. Let's do it Thursday night.
Let's do it.
No, I'm not gonna. This is.
Woo!
This is all. Woo! One week from tonight, Rick, I'll see you in the ring. Bye-bye! Bye-bye!
Y'all just stand pat here. Eric Watts, you know what? I think Eric Watts got his hands full, if you will, with one Jeff Jarrett.
Certainly
so
seems
let me
that
tell
way
you something,
tonight.
Eric Watts. You talked about that you were held back. You at the University of Louisville, you were a great football player. In 20 months or 20 weeks, you became Rookie of the Year, and then Jeff Jarrett nosed you out of the plate of food. Well, all three of you guys ate from the same plate. The bottom line is, Jeff Jarrett ate all his food and took the dessert, and he's not to blame for this situation. He's not to blame for you guys not achieving. Not achieving. Remember, not achieving. What are you talking about? I'll get to you just 1 minute. Let me start with you. You come out here wearing something that was around my waist, something Jack Briscoe wore, something that Dory Funk wore, something that Ricky Steamboat wore, something that your daddy wore. You don't deserve to even be carrying this out here. A matter of fact, on the interview the other day, I called your daddy an asshole.
Whoa!
Woo! Yeah. Oh, that's all right. Because something did rub off on you. Like father, like son, you have become an asshole.
Whoa! The dream is telling it like it is.
Brian Lawler. Let's talk about Brian Lawler. Jerry the King Lawler was the king of Memphis, Tennessee. Well, when I was having dinner in Graceland with the real king of Memphis, Tennessee, he said, Dream, let me tell you something. You are undoubtedly the king of the world. Talent you have. Don't blame people for not overachieving. Don't blame anybody but yourself. But I said, look at you guys, got talent. And you've been to the show. You got so much talent. I seen you do some unbelievable stuff. And you come out here acting like a fool. You don't want to do that. Don't get naked on me. You know what I'm talking about. You come out here and both of you with all that. Look, I see you do stuff normal men don't do. There's guys that people don't do, you do. And let me tell you something else about you. The bottom line is, you could be a king. You might even be a king someday. You are that good, Brian Lawler. You're that good. I'm that good. Charisma, look at the charisma. Show me charisma. Give a profile. Charisma. Is that charisma? You're that good. You can be king, all right. Yeah. Give me 5. Give me a 5. You know what? I'll give you 5. That's 5.
Little respect right there, Mike.
Oh, yeah, you can be king of these nuts. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm
Jamie, not Jay, Jamie, I'm not gonna come down there and too sweet you. You call yourself the Switchblade now, Jay White. Well, to me, you're Jamie White, that I met in 2015 at the New Japan Dojo. You're Jamie White, who lived with me for 1.5 years when you were on your excursion making this much money in Ring of Honor. And I'll give you credit where credit's due. You paid all your dues and then some. And you talk about how I failed to beat you. I have absolutely no regrets over my performance at Sacrifice because we went toe-to-toe for 20 minutes and that was a war. And people would come up to me and they would say, when you went back to New Japan Pro Wrestling, hey man, was he always like that? He's changed. And I would say, he's doing what he's got to do and I have to respect that. Because you got to the top. You are the best pro wrestler in the world. Yeah! Chant it all you want, you're right. But there was a part of me that thought I was exempt from your disrespect. There was a part of me that thought, you know what, he treats everybody else like this. But I'm his big brother, and he's going to treat me like this. And I think as bad as this cracked sternum hurts, as bad as this busted up cartilage hurts from those knife-edge chops, pun intended, from the Switchblade, it hurts here, and it hurts here a lot more, knowing that you couldn't even shake my hand.
That is not on me. That is your own fault, because you made this a personal issue. Alex, it's not personal for me. It's just business. And your biggest mistake is thinking that you know me. You don't know me. You knew me. You do not know the man that I had to become in order to achieve the things that I've achieved in such a short amount of time. Records broken, history written. You do not know Switchblade Jay White. You do not know the #1 asset in all of pro wrestling, the last rock and roller, the man that single-handedly sold out Madison Square Garden. I am King Switch, baby. I'm the first ever Grand Slam champion. I'm the leader of Bullet Club, Tama, the real leader of Bullet Club. Alex, I am the catalyst of professional wrestling because everything in wrestling happens because of me.
You want to talk about how you're King Switch? I'm the king of a generation, so when you go back to New Japan Pro Wrestling and you tangle with the Rainmaker, you remember that my fingerprints are on him. He wouldn't have become what he did unless it was for me. When you go to AEW, the company that the Young Bucks started, you remember that my fingerprints are on them too. I shaped this industry and my fingerprints are on you, and you want to talk about how everything in pro wrestling happens because of you? Little brother, You happened because of me.
Bruh, I'm not even gonna cap. Why are you even here? Why? For someone so well-spoken, you've got a lot of nerve, but not a lot of intelligence. Because an intelligent man will be able to stand there and realize when he's standing across from the four most dangerous men in this industry. The four most dangerous men in this business. And you, looking lame, standing up there all alone. Let me ask you a question. Do you like how it feels being lonely?
Excuse me, the adults were having a conversation. Chris, you want to talk about intelligence, right? You're clearly Mensa level IQ. I think everybody here, maybe except for you, knows that when Alex Shelley is in Impact Wrestling, he's never alone.
Oh, yes! Baby! Chris Sabin, the longtime tag team partner of Alex Shelley.
Christian Cage, we saw what happened earlier tonight with Kurt Angle and Booker T.
Yeah, we saw what happened. We saw what happened. We all saw what happened. It's real basic. It's a real basic thing, actually. It's a basic law of survival. It's called fight or flight. Right, Kurt? Right, Booker? You guys know it well. See, it's like this. Christian Cage, the instant classic. I may not be the biggest. I may not be the strongest. I may not be the fastest. But I always fight. And I'm not gonna stand here and yell and scream and yap at the mouth. Because you see, Booker, Kurt, and Samoa Joe, this includes you two, so listen up real good. It's gonna take a lot, a hell of a lot, to keep the instant classic down, to keep me away from the main event at No Surrender. Because you see, to me, this isn't just any pay-per-view. This is in my backyard. Toronto, Ontario, Canada. That's right. 1 hour from where I grew up as a child. 1 hour from when I was flipping through the channels as a little kid and I stumbled upon wrestling. I didn't know what it was, but I was hooked instantly like that. I fell in love. 1 hour from being in the dead of winter, going outside in the back with my friends, with my brothers, pretending I was a wrestler, fighting in snowbanks that were bigger than I was. 1 hour from where I went to college, and I was so broke, I didn't have the money to pay for wrestling school. So what'd I do? I took some of my student loan money, and I paid for wrestling school. 1 hour from where I cut my teeth. 1 hour from where I paid my dues, busted my day in, day out, to achieve that dream that I had when I was a little kid. 1 hour. 1 hour from where I had my very first professional match where I was paid $10. 1 hour. 1 hour from where all my family and friends, all of my Canadian peeps will be watching. But Kurt Angle, Booker T, Samoa Joe, 1 hour. It all comes full circle. Toronto, Ontario, Canada, No Surrender. Because in 3 seconds, the instant classic becomes a world heavyweight champion. If you don't know, now you know.
No, Bobby, it seems for the last couple weeks we've been doing a lot of yelling at each other. What happened to the days when we were boys and we just talked? Remember that time we were on the plane, 15 hours over to Japan? We were sitting beside each other talking about how great it would be if one of us could wrestle for the World Heavyweight Championship. And then we just both laughed because we didn't think it would ever happen. And now here we are. 4 times World Tag Team Champions. The longest reigning champions in the history of TNA wrestling. Travel the world 2 or 3, 4, 5, 6 times. I can't even count no more. Entertain millions of people. Kicked a lot of butt and drank a lot of beer.
You know, I'm not going to come out here and pretend that beer money never existed. You know, we shared a lot of good times together. We had a lot of success. Beer Money was one of the greatest tag teams in the history of this business. Being a part of Beer Money was one of the proudest moments, not only in my career, but in my life. But you see, there's another proud moment in my career and in my life that I remember. You may remember it as well. It was actually just last year when we put our tag team aspirations to the side and we put our names into the Bound for Glory series for an opportunity for a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. And we did pretty good. I mean, we ended up in the Final Four. We wrestled in the semifinals. You wrestled Bully Ray. I wrestled Gunner. I beat Gunner, went on to the finals, and you lost to Bully Ray. And on that very night, I went on and faced Bully Ray and defeated the man that defeated you, which sent me to Bound for Glory, where I wrestled in the main event for the World Heavyweight Championship, where you just sat in the back, twiddled your thumbs, drank your beer, and did nothing. You remember that? You remember that?
Did nothing, huh? No, actually, I remembered. I actually remembered doing something. I was actually sitting there, drinking beer, watching the monitor, and I remember you got beat. Remember this. Do you remember the next week after that, I beat the guy in record time that beat you?
Yeah, you know, it's slowly coming back to me now. I vaguely remember that. I do, because your title reign was so short. As a matter of fact, 2 weeks later, I beat you for the world title. I remember it like it was yesterday. Macon, Georgia, November the 3rd, 2011. I know you remember it. That was the night that I not only beat you for the World Heavyweight Championship, but I became the it factor of professional wrestling. And became the leader of the Selfish Generation. Remember that?
You know, I actually do remember that. I'm glad you brought that up because that's the night you hit me in the head with a beer bottle. That's the night that you destroyed the legacy of Beer Money. That's the night you destroyed a friendship.
Friendship! Cut the bull! The truth is, we were never friends. 10 years ago when we met, I hated you and you hated me. The only reason why Beer Money was so successful was because of our individual passion for this business. We hated each other. All those stories about traveling all over the world, drinking beer, having good times is a bunch of crap, and you know it. You despise me, and I despise you. You made a living, and you supported your family off of my talent. From day one, you've been jealous of me. You know it.
Jealous? What am I to be jealous of? Let me tell you something, Bobby Roode. Where I come from, family and friends still mean something. You don't sell your friends out for the love of money, and that's what you did because you're selfish. You did it for the money. I do this for the love of the sport, and I do this for all of these fans. Now my super kick leg is getting a little tired from going down this memory lane right here. So let's skip the history class. Because in 3 days, Bobby Roode, you and I, friends or not, we step in that cage and we beat the living out of each other. And we're gonna do it in Nashville, Tennessee, my town, in front of my friends, in front of my family.
I don't give a damn about Nashville, Tennessee. I don't give a damn about your friends, and I sure as hell don't give two about your hillbilly wife and your redneck kids. You want this to get real? Let's get real. You walk around like some big shot, like you're some big-time star.
Let me tell you something. You're not gonna need any damn luck. You're gonna need a damn miracle to get your out of that cage.
Yeah. You love to say that, don't you? You love to walk around saying sorry about your damn luck, don't you, huh? That's your favorite saying. I heard it a million times, and I'm sick of it. Because in 3 days, look at me, you son of a in 3 days, you're the one that's gonna need all the luck you can get. And considering your history with your 2 dead brothers and your dead father, you have no luck.
I said I would try not to get emotional tonight, but that is one promise I probably am not going to be able to keep, so we'll see how we get through. First off, thank you for being here. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. Thank you, Impact Wrestling, and thank you, management. Thank you, Scott D'Amore, for letting me have the floor right now to talk to you all. You know, November will be 24 years since I first stepped into a wrestling ring in the back of a jiu-jitsu boxing arena with a prayer and a dream. That's over half my life. Over half my life, I have lived and breathed and bled and cried for this business that I love so, so much. And the last couple years, I'll say it's been a journey. It's been a journey for me, and I've been going through things, some things that you know about, some things you don't. And it's been a whirlwind, you know, from sitting at my sister's deathbed to being released 6 months later and to be made to feel like I was thrown out with the garbage and that I was nothing And all those things that people used to say along the way, like you don't belong here and you're not good enough, or maybe you're a little fat, or maybe you're a little old, or maybe you're a little washed up, they all started just like flooding back in. And I have to say that it was you people who reminded me, who empowered me, who inspired me, and said, you're Mickie James. And so when I walk back, I think about it. I mean, this last year, after walking back at Impact, the place that started me, that gave little Alexis Lurie an opportunity. And I've had probably one of the greatest runs of my career, winning the Knockouts World Championship for the 4th time, dethroning an unstoppable virtuosa. And right here in this very arena, talking about, for the first time ever, the Knockouts World Championship as the main event in a Texas death match. Thank you for that. But then I lost my championship against Tasha Steelz. I was unable to retain it again. And then the treachery and the betrayal of someone who thought I was mentoring and was a friend by Chelsea Green, turning her back on me. And then she beat me, you guys. She beat me not once, but twice. And it set me back. It reminded me of all of those things. Mickie, you're not good enough. You don't belong here. You can't hang with this new crop of people, of this new crop of women. You don't belong here anymore. And I just started thinking about it, and it festered and it festered and it festered. And I said, I have to go home. I can't do this anymore. I can't. And so I took a break. I broke up with my longest relationship and my longest love of my life, and that is professional wrestling. So I went home to my husband, I went home to my beautiful son, and I did some soul searching, and I had to dig deep, because I go like, what is it? What is it that I need to prove anymore? What is it that I have to do? Like, when I first started in the business, after I realized what I was getting into, all I wanted was to make it better for women, and to give women real opportunities, and to make women be seen as true equals. And if you take a look at this landscape, you take a look at that Knockouts division back there, you are looking at the best in the world, given opportunities that I would have never dreamed of. And I'm grateful for that, every moment of it. But I also remember saying to myself, if there ever comes a point that you don't belong and you can't hang with the women back there, then you don't belong. And I certainly never wanted to go out as a shell of my former self. And I only want to be what you have always believed in me to be, and that is the greatest that's ever been. So the fact is, it's like, I just don't know if I can do that. And that's what I gotta find out. I'm not retiring, not tonight, not like this, not right now. But I am gonna test myself in the quest to be the best. So no, I'm not asking for a Knockouts World Championship. I want to earn it, and I want to earn it the same way I have earned everything I have in my entire life, and that is with dirt in my eyes and grit in my teeth. So I'm going to challenge an open challenge to every single woman from the bottom of the roster all the way to the top of the mountain, and whoever's holding that Knockouts championship at the end, know that I am coming for you. But there's a catch, there's a catch. There is a catch, because there has to be a catch. If I lose in this journey, you're not gonna lose. Or if I lose that shot out the Knockouts championship, that's it. That's it. This is the last rodeo. And I want you to take this journey with me. And I can't promise that it's gonna be a long ride. I can't promise that it's gonna be a short ride, but one thing I can promise is it's gonna be a hell of a ride. And it's gonna end one of two ways. And that's me as Knockouts World Champion, or me going home for good.
We are gathered here today to reflect upon the demise of Team 3D. But this is not a time of mourning. Rather, it is a time of glorious celebration. For Team 3D descended upon TNA like a pair of carpetbaggers, intent on stealing the spotlight from each and every one of you, when it was in fact you that brought TNA to the dance, not Team 3D. But did you let Team 3D cut in on your celebratory dance? No. You met the barbarians at the gate and saw to it that they were trampled underfoot, exposing them as the opportunistic maggots that they are. And for that, you are to be commended.
Hey man, commend them, brother, commend them. Hey, show some respect. It's a funeral. Chris, has he been drinking again? No, sir. I gotta piss. Hurry up, though, hurry up.
I would like to now turn the lectern over to America's Most Wanted. Gentlemen, come in.
Easy, guys. There's some more. He looks so peaceful. This is serious. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. If it wasn't for America's Most Wanted, Team 3D might still be with us.
Here lies what was once one of the greatest tag teams in professional wrestling. Somebody please get this a tissue. Please. Mitchell. Now for weeks, people have been asking why America's Most Wanted have aligned ourselves with Jeff Jarrett. I think now would be a good time to shed some light on that. First, the money.
Money! For the money. For the money.
Second, power.
Power! For the power.
Third, and most important, to show teams like 3D they can't come into TNA and take our spot. Look at them. Look at this. Nobody has ever laid out Team 3D like this, ever.
Dad, I hear dead people.
Did you hear that? I think this place is haunted. Hey, behave!
No, bro.
I'm trying to be serious. What?
It's Brother Ray.
What's he saying?
He's saying, Devon, get the...
James, be serious. It's a funeral. Their careers are already dead. They don't need another lawsuit. Close it out.
Gentlemen, I just want you all to know that we are scheduled to be back here the day after Bound for Glory for another burial.
For who?
Let's see here.
Showtime, how many suits do you have?
Says here a Mr. Nash. Kevin Nash.
Chris, get James. What the hell are you doing? Come on. Not in the casket. I told you. This gotta be serious. Come on, James. Good Lord.
Your TNA ain't big enough for both of us. One of us is going tonight.
Brother,
Sign.
Thanks for making that official. The network was blown away by your exchange. You're 10 times a man Kurt Angle could be, and I'm betting on you, brother. Immortal, bro. Thank you, man. Mexico, you are too much. Oh, God. Oh, Jarrett is the king of kings. Mexico. Viva la la. Singer, I'm going to honor your contract, brother. I was just coming to find you. The laws, everything in your contract, I'm going to take it by the book, by the letter. And on the 14th, on Spike, you're going to get your rematch, brother, against Mr. Anderson. It's totally done. You and Anderson.
Wow.
I'm a man of my word, brother.
This is one time when I can tell by looking in your eyes you actually mean what you say.
You know, Sting, we have a history that nobody around here knows about.
Yeah, that's right.
And I owe that much to you.
Wow. Okay. Does this mean that the real Hulk Hogan is back? Answer my question.
This is the real Hulk Hogan, brother. I mean, come on.
A little shred of honor and dignity? Is it still there? Come on, Hulk. Knock it off.
No,
Answer my question.
You just don't get it, do you? I'm trying to make this work my way. The fans will always be there, Sting. You know that.
Yeah, you know what? You're forgetting. You're forgetting that I have a history with you. You're forgetting. I remember what it was like the day you came in, what your mindset was like when you came to WCW. You came in with a positive attitude. You wanted to be a positive influence to WCW, to all the wrestlers there. I remember that. You had respect for me. You had respect for the groundwork that I had already laid. I respected you. I wanted to follow in your footsteps. Remember what I was talking about a few weeks ago when I was talking about all the fans buying all your stuff? All the wrestlers that worship the ground that you walk on? Did that matter to you at all? Say your prayers, take your vitamins. Did you say that just for the money? Is this a legacy that you want to leave behind? This is it right here? Is this a legacy you want to leave for all the wrestling fans, all the wrestlers? Let me ask you a question. Is this the legacy that you want to leave behind for Brooke and Nick?
Stop it! That's enough! That's enough!
I struck a nerve, didn't I?
Who the hell do you think you are?
I'm the Stinger, that's who I am! I'm the Stinger, and I'm not done yet!
Well, get the hell out of my office!
No, I'm not.
Yes.
I'm not done. Oh, I'm excited! This is good! Man, Terry, I am not done! No, I am not finished! I'll leave when I want to leave, Terry. Sit down, Terry. Sit down. You want to wear a mask?
Don't do this.
You want to be a masquerade around here and put on a facade for everybody? Let me help you out, Terry. Let me just put the facade on for you, buddy. Come on, Terry. It's just you and me. Yes, I'll help you out wearing your mask. Is this what you want? What a legacy! What a legacy! You know what? You have only yourself to blame this time. You got a choice, Terry! You can change things. You got the power to do it. But first you gotta make the choice. Make the choice. Boo! Woo!
Taz, I still can't get over what we just saw with Sting and Hogan.
It's crazy. I mean, I'm shocked. I mean, I've never seen Sting act this way before, ever.
You think it's any coincidence that Eric Bischoff wasn't around when Sting struck?
I love you guys so much. Please, I just need a few minutes. Scott, you mentioned opportunity just a little bit ago, and I don't think it would be appropriate for me to come out here and not talk about opportunities. Opportunities are, that's everything a wrestler needs. That's all a wrestler needs, or should want. I've seen wrestlers quit far before they ever got their opportunity, thousands of them. And I've seen others get countless opportunities and never make the best of them. Well, I waited 14 years grinding on the Canadian independence for my opportunity, Scott. 4 years ago, you slapped a contract on my chest and signed me to Impact Wrestling. 4 years ago, I stood in this ring, in this building, in front of these very fans as a signed Impact talent for the very first time. And since that day, I have never looked back. I have busted my ass. I have taken risks. I have burned the candle at both ends, outside and inside this ring, all for one purpose: to pay people like you back, to pay back Impact Wrestling for giving me the opportunity that I needed. Man, if I ever saw a peer working hard, you bet your ass the next day I was working harder, because I knew, as talented as I might be, that my work ethic was going to be what sets me apart. And because of that mindset, I stand here, one of the most decorated champions in this company's history. I stand here, the longest reigning champion, world champion in this company's history. I've eclipsed names like AJ Styles, Kurt Angle, Samoa Joe, Sting. The list goes on. The who's who of professional wrestling have come through this company, held this championship, and somehow now, because of all that, I stand above them all. From the moment Impact Wrestling announced their return to Canada right here in Windsor, I have had this date circled. There was not a chance in hell that Bully Ray or Rich Swann or anyone else was going to take this championship off my shoulder, because I had fully intended on coming in here, competing in this ring, and defending this championship against the same fans that saw me come up from a pimply-faced kid with a dream to being the best pro wrestler in the world. But something obviously did stop that. I have torn my tricep and I am out indefinitely. So I get to go back to where it all began for me now. I get to go back to being an Impact fan like everybody else, like my son. And you bet your ass I'm going to be watching Rebellion, because we are going to name a new world champion at Rebellion. Kushida, you are one of the most gifted, ruthless, technical wrestlers I have ever been in the ring with. And clearly, I know better than most the damage that hoverboard lock can do. And I know what everybody else knows, and that's you can make him tap out. Macklin, I may not agree with your methods, but you have earned your shot at this world championship. And I wish it were against me, because I've had my eyes on you since the moment you kicked down the doors in this company, Macklin. We're gonna find out, as ruthless and as skilled as you are in this ring, that doesn't mean that you have what it takes to be a champion. So we're all gonna find out at Rebellion. But both of you, a little warning. Whomever is champion after Rebellion, if you hold it long enough for when I'm cleared and I come back, understand I will be taking back what's rightfully mine. This world championship that I never lost. Now, neither of you can take this championship from me right now, but I have too much respect for that man, for that locker room, for this company, for everyone that's held this championship before me to not stand here with my chin up and relinquish this championship.
Ron, the Truth Killings, I'm talking directly to you. You are the first ever NWA Black World Heavyweight Champion. And you worked hard, and you came on the scene at TNA, and I'll give you credit. You turned some heads, and you took with it, and you did it, and you got it done in the ring, Ron. Well, for over 20 weeks, I've been screwed, I've been kicked out the back door, I've been kicked out the front door, and the NWA tried to hold me down and did everything that they possibly could to keep me, Jeff Jarrett, from winning the World Heavyweight title. Not just winning the title, but even getting a shot. And now, Ron, my time has come. And I don't look at this match just as an ordinary, average World Heavyweight title match, if you want to call it that. Ron, when I was a boy traveling around the country watching wrestling matches, every main event I saw just about was for the NWA World Heavyweight title. You had Ric Flair, Jack Briscoe, the Funks, the list goes on and on. Sting even held the NWA World Heavyweight title. So growing up as a boy, some people went to baseball games and dreamed of being Hank Aaron. Some people went to basketball games and dreamed of being Magic Johnson or Larry Bird. I went to wrestling matches and dreamed of being the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. Now, Ron, it's no secret. I'm not 6'8", 380 pounds, and I don't go in the ring and just beat the crap out of everybody. But every place I've ever been, the WWF, WCW, or all over the world, I've done one thing, Ron, and that is I got my business done in the ring, and I did whatever I had to do to come out the winner. So, Ron, you're going to walk down this aisle next week, And you're going to wear that belt real proud. But Ryan, the truth killings, I'm going to tell you one thing. It's just not my dream. It's my destiny. And I will be the new NWA World Heavyweight Champion 1 week from tonight.
Before the opening matchup.
Whatever.
Alpha male Monty Brown.
The alpha male Monty Brown. Get it right. You feel that? You feel that? Well, let me tell something right here. And let me blaze everybody who's been talking about the alpha male. Group you all together and blaze you all at one time. Starting with you, Joe. Fat Joe. You want a falls count anywhere, anytime, any place. Match with the alpha male. And you, Rhino. The only carnivore on the Serengeti is the alpha male.
Fat Joe, he's the undefeated Samoan submission machine. Well over a year, Samoa Joe has been here in TNA, never been pinned, never submitted. You have the opportunity to break that streak later tonight, falls count anywhere, but the War Machine is also involved.
Please. Hey, Joe, why are you running around with that cheeseburger in your hand? And you, Rhino, I got something for both of you. I don't care what you think. I don't care what you think. Like I said, I'm blazing everybody tonight. Joe, you may be undefeated going in, but you won't be undefeated going out. You know, and the alpha male knows, that no one can stop the most dominant male on 2 feet. G'd up from the feet up constantly. Looking so fly, And then it's time for war. And that is the war that I'll bring to the so-called War Machine, Rhino. Because he cannot deal with the alpha male. You don't want to admit it, I know, Don. You don't want to admit it, Tanae. It doesn't matter. But the truth remains the same. The alpha male was here. The alpha male was the first. The alpha male will be the last. I am the alpha male. The alpha male is me. He is I, and I am him. No one can stop me. You all know it. They know it. And tonight, Fat Joe, or whatever you want to call, you call him what you want to. I call him a hippofant. Half hippo, half elephant, hippofant. And you, Rhino, a herbivore. You don't know what that means. I know you don't. But you're a plant eater. The real deal is standing before you. The alpha male. What else stupid?
Monty Brown, the alpha male. You have to consider the fact that in this three-way matchup, the TNA management, Jim Cornette, you know he's going to be watching very closely at this bout, and one would presume that the winner of this match takes huge strides in moving toward a shot at the eventual NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
The alpha male could care less whether Jim Cornette's watching. The alpha male could care less whoever's watching. I have business to take care of on the Serengeti. That is my watering hole. No one takes it from me. Tonight, someone will feel the power. Period.
We're just moments away from the match that everybody's been talking about. The charismatic enigma Jeff Hardy will be facing my guest right now, Mr. Anderson.
No, Kristen. Oh, that's right, I forgot. Just imagine just think of what you just said. Jeff Hardy, the charismatic enigma and his creatures of the night. That's pretty cool. That's pretty catchy. Kristen, do you think that I could possibly be one of the creatures of the night? Huh? I mean, seriously, just picture this, okay? Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Now, I'm sitting in the front row, and I've got my face painted up. I got my little rainbow bright hair. I got my little gimmicks on my forearms, little pair of panties in my head. And I'm chanting. I'm chanting. Let's go, Hardy. Let's go, Hardy. This is awesome. This is awesome. Huh? Huh? Right? No. I don't need to do that. I don't want to do that. You know why? Because I'm an asshole. That's why. And while Mr. Hardy has his little fans, I got my own following. I like to proudly call them Anderson's assholes. Yep. That's right. And tonight, Anderson's assholes will loudly and proudly drown out the creatures of the night as they proclaim at the top of their lungs to the entire freaking world, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, once again, Mr. Thanks, assholes.
Mike and Taz, back to you.
Stizinger in the house! Yeah!
All right, I got something I just got to get off my chest here. In March of 2001, I wrestled what I believed was my last match against Ric Flair in Panama City. And as I wrestled that match, my whole wrestling career literally went right before my very own eyes, and I had memories of the Baltimore Arena, the very first World Championship match for me, and I won the title against Ric Flair. I remember the very first Clash of Champions in Greensboro, North Carolina, once again against the Nature Boy. I remember rappelling out of the United Center in Chicago. I remember rappelling out of a helicopter in Panama City. All those memories went right before my very own eyes, but most of all, I remembered the fans. The roar of the crowd and the electricity that went through the crowds. But one thing that happened that night that was pretty bogus is I was unable to say goodbye to the fans. And over the years, I had a lot of fans say, man, we never had a chance to say goodbye to you. Wrestling's not the same without you. And I heard those stories for 5 years, and I felt the same way you did. I missed the smell of the arenas. And the roar of the crowds, I missed it. And then when TNA management called me up and said they had just landed Spike TV, and they wanted to know if I would be a part of this wrestling organization, and I started to tune in and see guys like AJ Styles, Abyss, Samoa Joe. There's a whole bunch of them out here that are future. There's a handful of them, I promise you, that are future world champions sitting back in the dressing room right now. And when I saw them, I said, this is my brand. TNA is my brand. Yeah.
is awesome. So when I had the offer, I couldn't refuse it. It was either now or never, after 5 years had gone by. And so I took them up on their offer. And I came right here and wrestled at Final Resolution, the first match in 5 years. And when I walked through the tunnel, and I heard, when I heard you still got it. I mean, the red blood cells were moving through my veins like never before. And all of the crowd's roars over the years in all those big arenas didn't match up to Final Resolution right here in Orlando. And those are not idle words. I mean what I say. The one thing that was missing 5 years ago was the idea that I couldn't say goodbye the way I wanted to say goodbye. Final Resolution was just that. It was my final resolution. So I want to take this opportunity right now to say thank you to TNA management. Thank you to Dixie Carter and the Carter family. But most of all, and I mean this, I want to say thank you to you. I want to say thank you to you. I gotta do this. It was a memory that I do not want to forget, and I don't want it to be tainted by anything. For you fans, for you out there in TV land, for me, and so I want to take this opportunity to say goodbye. I want to say goodbye and thank you. I love you guys. I love you guys. I mean, I love you guys. Thank you for the memories. Thank you for the memories. I love each and every one of you. But I'm saying goodbye.
I don't want anything to mess that up. You still got it. You proved that still got it, man. You still got it, man. I love you like a brother. All right? Thank you.